Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. BRANYTEDDY here. Thank you so much for joining me, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the shopping lists must-haves. I know it is this time of the year that mommies, daddies, aunties, uncles, grandma, grandpa, big sister, big brother, I know this is the time of the year that you hate most, but nothing to do. So just stay tuned to the end to get to see what I have prepared for you as a shopping list. I'm here to help you, okay? So let's get started. So I came up with a list depending on the fact that I was in boarding from P3. I have an idea of what is needed for someone in boarding section. If your child is in day, I'm as well going to talk about that, but mainly it's going to be about boarding section. I've put them into different categories to help you better with your shopping. And first I'm going to start with the bedding. If your child is going in boarding section, what do you need in regards to bedding? First of all, a mattress. Yes, definitely. I don't think schools provide mattresses. Parents don't buy 6x6 mattresses. You know that those mattresses are not going to fit on the school decors. Second is a blanket. If not a blanket, you can buy your child a duvet. That can work as well. Then bed sheets. I believe every child should have, okay, at least 2 pairs of bed sheets. Yes, when she removes or he removes this, they have something else to put. So bed sheets, 2 pairs. Pillow and pillowcases. Just the way you enjoy your pillow at home is the way your child, your sister, your brother, your nephew, your niece would like to enjoy the pillow at school. And a towel. Is a towel part of beddings? But I've just included it. How is your child going to walk from the bathroom to the dormitory? Then nightgown, night dress, nightwear, whatever the gender, they all need nightwears because those hostel uniforms are not comfortable enough to sleep in. A mosquito net should be on the list. You don't want your child to be at school and then you get a phone call that, yeah, so and so has got malaria. No, you don't want to hear that. That is it on the category of beddings. Next is a uniform. So if your child is going back to the same school, this is already sorted. You don't need to buy a new uniform. But if your child is going to a new school, a uniform is a must. Like in some schools, you pay for school fees and uniform is inclusive. But if it's not, number one, a uniform, and at least 2 school uniforms, so that when this one is washed, there is something to wear. A sweater. The way it rains when you're here in your home is the way it is going to rain when that child is at school. A sportswear for Fridays. Some schools wear sportswears for Wednesdays as well. Boarding students, they require hostel wear, dormitory wear, depending. Some you have to buy from your home, others you buy from school. So it depends on the school, but put that into consideration. Another thing is stockings, depending on the school as well. Some schools provide stockings as part of the uniform. Other schools you have to buy your stockings from outside and you come with them. Black shoes. I've not seen a school where they wear any other color of shoes. And then sports shoes, canvas. Next we are going on the personal items. First on the list is a suitcase. Where is your child going to keep her things, his things? So a suitcase. But primary, I advise you give a metal suitcase. Honestly, that is the only way they are not going to steal that child's things. And then you buy a padlock instead of these ones with a zip. Those ones, the friends will just put a pin and open and steal their stuff. A pair of slippers or open shoes, definitely to wear when they are out of class, when they are going for prep, to wear around the hostel, around the dormitory. For girls, you can include a petticoat. Yes, some of those school uniforms, they're so light. Knickers and a pant peg. For boys, boxers and a pant peg. I don't know, do boys have pant pegs? This is something I've never thought about. Do they take pant pegs as well? At least for girls, I'm sure we do take. Please let me know in the comment section. Here you can include also hankies, handkerchiefs. A jerry can, 20-liter jerry can is advisable for secondary school students, and then primary 10-liter is enough. Then I would suggest a basin and a bucket. I used to take both, a hairbrush or a comb, a personal shaver and nail cutter. Parents, do you need me to remind you the use of those two things? Soap, at least 3 bars of soap, washing soap, and then bathing soap, a sponge for bathing. Yes, then Vaseline or lotion, those who use, if your child uses a lotion instead of Vaseline, a flat iron. Yeah, everyone must have their own flat iron so that she doesn't disturb other people, so that he doesn't disturb other. Toothpaste and toothbrush. Toilet papers. In this section they send them toilet papers as well, right? But it's also needed in boarding section. Shoe polish and a shoe brush. For girls, you can add sanitary towels on the list. Those are pads. There's not much explanation to add on this. Your girl needs sanitary pad. But even if she's in primary, P7, P6, some girls are grown. If you see that your child is around that time, just pack them just in case. You can just pack for her. You never know when it will come. A torch and some battery in case power goes. And there are some schools that don't have generators, but you can buy these ones which you can charge. You can buy the ones that need battery. An apron, and a plate, a cup, a fork, a spoon, a flask. All these, they fall in one category. Then let's go to the class items. This can work for day students as well. And first on the list is the school bags, and a strong one. They are fake items these days on the market. You buy your child a bag, in 2 weeks she tells Misawo Yakutuka. Next on the list is books. I'm not sure how many, but black book. A rim. Some schools request for rims. Some other types of books they may need. A graph book, art book, depending on what your child will need. Then pens and pencil, a set, a ruler, a rubber, some color. Secondary school, I don't think they need colors unless they do art. Then we go on the last category on my list. It's stroke grab. If you're Korea, they're not going to be buying everything from the country. On this list, we can put sugar. We need tea leaves, kawa, coffee, tea bags. So in that, anything that falls in that category should be on the list. Then salt. Salt is not a must, but you can buy just, how much is salt? 500. Or you just buy for a child. Sometimes that hostel food or boarding food is missing some salt. Next on the list is bread. Though it is going to last your child just a week or less, you can add something that bread goes with. What? Blue Band, butter, zesta, Nutella, honey. It depends. Like I'm saying, all these things you don't have to buy, but I'm just giving you options. And then some children take needle. Children of the rich. Yes, that is how we used to call them. Those who would come with tins of needle. They were coming from rich families, my dear. Eh? Then grab. Ebyokulya, merenge, mpogola, bagia, daddies, biscuits. What else? What else is part of the grab they take? Mbelenge. Then some children take tomato sauce. Some. Then mayonnaise, chipotle, those things added, just added things to make the child enjoy their food at school. Appeta. If you can't make, you can buy it. I don't know even where they buy appeta. I've never seen it in the supermarkets or shops. So it is made at home. You can make appeta for your child. If you don't know, ask other parents. I think that brings me to the end of my list. Not forgetting pocket money. For me, my school was not very fast, so they give you little. After 2 weeks, 1 week, my dad would send me more money. So it depends. You can as well get in touch with the matron or the O1 teacher. You get their number so that you send your child some pocket money after some time. let's say if you're giving her just 10,000 and you're expecting some money, don't stress yourself. Give her the 10,000, give him the 10,000 that you have, then go with the number of someone that he or she can call through to reach you, and you send more money. Parents, don't stress. You have a lot. You have to pay school fees. You have to pay this. You don't have only one child, remember. Even at home, you have to remain with food. So, buy according to your budget. Everything, shop according to your budget. Students, I wish you well at school. Parents, I wish you well as you look for school fees. I'm laughing, but I'm soon coming there. Thank you so much for watching. It's been BRANYTEDDY. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell next to it so that you stay up to date. You'll be notified whenever I upload. Thank you so much, BRANYTEDDY. Bye.